Shashwat here, back with another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing this. This is the Corsair K95 gaming keyboard. So without wasting any time, let's get started. In the box you get the keyboard itself, the instruction manuals and the cover thing to put your hand on. Now one thing worth mentioning is that the keyboard has a very long cable, but it's non-detachable, and what that means is that on the other end you have a USB 3.0 and a USB 2.0 port, which help in setting things up. Talking about setting up, this keyboard is pretty easy to set up. You just have to install the software on your computer, and then when you plug in the USB 3.0 port first, it might not recognize it depending on whether you have a USB 3.0 port on your computer or a USB 2.0 port on your computer. If it doesn't recognize 3.01, then put the 2.01 and then it should recognize it. Now the software is pretty easy and pretty good. Now in the software you can customize a lot of things, like how the color should be and how to customize the custom keys included. Now the lighting has a lot of customization. You can customize the light for each and every single key, and you also have different modes like ripple, matrix and a lot of other cool stuff. Now the keyboard itself is pretty heavy and pretty large. In fact, I think it's a little too large for my personal opinion. Most of the keys here are mostly just useless, and I personally think that we didn't need 18 custom keys. I only use the first 6 for editing, and number pad is also not that important. Even though it's good to have, I don't think it's that important, especially considering that this adds a lot of weight and size to the keyboard. Now, one other feature of the keyboard is that you can remove the keys with your hand or with a remover. Now, this is really helpful because then you can clean the keys and clean the keyboard really nicely, and you can even customize the keys in a way. Now, even without the keys, the keyboard actually looks pretty cool, even though it's not that functioning, because you know there are no keys. You also have media controls in the right top. So you have stop, back, pause and play, forward, and on top of that you have this, which rolls to change the volume, and the button to mute the computer. Now on the top left you also have M1, M2 and M3. What that means is that, as I said earlier, in the software you can customize color profiles. So if you want to have different color profiles for different games or for different tasks, you can customize color profiles to each one of these numbers, M1, M2 and M3, and it's a really nice way of doing that. Okay, so I had to say that the best thing about this keyboard is the sound. It sounds so good. I had to say that it sounds a bit too loud. Now of course I know what you all have been waiting for me to touch these keys. Just listen to this, please. So nice, you know, like it just calms my mind. It's like ASMR. Love listening to these. Now this keyboard is also really expensive, coming at 16,000 rupees, which I think is a little too expensive for a keyboard. So should you buy this keyboard? Well, if you have the money, then I would say this is the best you can get for the price. It sounds good, it has nice lights, and while it is a little too big and too heavy for my taste, it's still a pretty nice keyboard. So that's it for this video. The link to this keyboard will be in the description down below. You can use this link or any other link. It's not going to support the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll meet you in my next. What was that?
Shashwat? 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 What the hell? Shashwat?